Hi, Sean Huxter here. Welcome to Magical Little Worlds with me. Today we're opening up number 5 of the Minions Surprising Party compacts or playsets. And again, we don't know what they are, what it's going to be, but we already know we have the Kung Fu version, we have the Christmas version, we don't have that one yet. We have the Coronation Moment, and we have the Groove Factory. So what we're looking at is the Minions Paradise and Jelly Factory. One of these is going to be in here. So which one? As we pointed out before, these hinges have little holes in the cardboard here. You'd think they could come up, but secretly there's a little plastic sheet under there that makes it impossible to come up unless you really pull hard, which we're not going to do. So I'm going to open it up like so, cut across the tape, and then when you open it up, as before, you will see that there's a little plastic sheet in there, and you can remove the tape here, which is in itself not easy, but once you do, that comes away, and the minion can then be freed up through the holes by the hinges and come up out. And but again, you have the same case as before, Carl, the one-eyed minion. And as you also know, if you've watched these others, the interior is going to be exactly the same, except it's going to be colored differently, with one minor exception, and that is the elevator has a different symbol on the front. All of them have a different symbol, but everything else inside is exactly the same, and they are differentiated by their colors, but also by the stickers that you have to apply. And as we've seen before, oh, this is going to be Minion Paradise, because this looks like a beach scene. So we're going to open this, pull this out, and then the stickers come out. And as before, these stickers, there's a lot of them, and while it says, you know, there's like 11, 16 of them, there's actually a lot more because each of these are numbered once, but are actually there 3 times, and this is there 4 times. So there's like well over 20, almost 30 stickers to apply. And so what I normally do at this stage is I pause the video, apply the stickers, and then come back, and then we see what the compact itself is all about. So let me pause and put the stickers on. And here we have it. So we definitely have the, what are they calling this one? The Minions Paradise. Now, I have never thought that a beach is paradise. I am photophobic, kind of. I don't like sitting out in the sun. So to me, paradise is more Gru's Lab. Gru's Lab is a paradise to me. This is less so. Now, interestingly, since the interiors are all the same, you've got pillars here, things that are definitely meant to be interiors, but you have elements in the stickers that show that we are on a beach. So maybe this house is on a beach, because outside the windows you can see the beach. You can see windows with looking out onto clouds and beach scene, but inside you are, but then again you've got a beach floor here. Now there are these interesting little things here. This is a seahorse, another one here, and a star, sea star, and a clam or a scallop shell, but these are origami. If you look at them closely, they're meant to be folded paper. So these are actually origami, rather than being actual seahorses and stuff, which is kind of cute. Not sure how that fits into the story, because like I said, I haven't seen the latest movies of this series. I've only seen the first one or maybe 2. Okay, so now, each one of these comes with a really nice set of accessories. There are some stickers left over, because some of the stickers, like this one here, and this one, and these eyes, have to go on the accessories themselves. So we'll start with this accessory pack, because this has the minion in it. And we do get a fairly decent number of accessories with these sets. Come on, get out. Boy, these difficult to extricate. So, what do we have? We have a little floaty swan, green floaty swan, kind of cute. And we have a minion, neat. Tall minion. I'm sure these have names. The only one I know is Carl. We have banana. Banana! Interestingly, this is very similar to the Polly Pocket banana, but it has a little hook on the top. And then we also have a little lei. I think this is a lei or a crown of plants, of flowers to go on the top of the head, I think. And what else? We have, a sand rake, which is cute. We have a little ukulele, I think. 3 strings. Okay, maybe it's not a ukulele. I know it's just supposed to be symbolic. And then you have a little cabana sales kiosk, which is nice as well. And then, but that's not all. You have more accessories still. This is the part where I make like an accidental ASMR video. But this plastic is very crinkly. This would make Captain Crinkle proud. Hope you're listening, Paula Poundstone. Well, then nobody listens to Paula Poundstone. I guess nobody listens to me. Captain Crinkle would be happy. Okay. What else do we have here? We've got a little stand. Not quite sure why. And it looks like it's 2 pieces. Does it rotate? It does rotate. Okay, so this stand rotates. Not sure what it does yet. We'll look at the instructions in a moment. And then we have some bamboo sections or rattan, which I think is to make a chair. Oh, this is nice. We got a little glass, translucent drinks glass. That's kind of nice. Oh, that's cute. I love a little crab. That's beautiful. I like that. I'm going to sneeze now, so I'll pause. Oh, there's lots of pollen out there today, guys. I am sneezy. There's a little flag, which goes on top of that, I believe, the little thing. And then the rest of the rattan chair. Let me see if there are instructions on how to assemble the chair. I don't see any, but we'll have to use this photograph as a guide. So, yeah, I think I can see it. All right, let's try. We'll put together this. It's supposed to go like that. Is that an inside or an outside? That's an inside. And then a tab on top like so. Let me try to get this, doing this on camera. Hard as I'm trying to see through the camera and at the same time. And then this would go here. And that's the framework at the bottom. And then you've got the top framework, which would go on like so. I wonder if it matters which side. It doesn't look like it matters which side goes out. And we just press those on like so. And then you have the frame of the beach chair. Now, here's where another sticker comes in play, because this is the beach chair cloth, or the seat of the beach chair. And this is done in section. Again, they do not provide instructions except, hey, here's where it goes. So, yeah, somehow it goes like so. I don't think this is accurate, because I think, you see how the thin tab right there has a lengthy side? That's not how this works. I guarantee you that's not how this works. This is not supposed to go like that. This is supposed to get folded over. I guarantee you this is supposed to get folded over to make a double-sided blanket, kind of. And then we attach yeah, that's exactly what it's supposed to be like. And then we apply this to the top and bottom. I staked my reputation on that. And so then we can place this like so. Well, actually, let's go a little further over, like there. And then place the other one down below, like so. And now you have, provided it sticks, now you have a little beach chair with cloth. Okay, so that is the accessories. Let's take the Minion now, because the Minion needs his eyes, where there are stickers left for the eyes. And so we need to apply those. 2 brown eyes. We've had them in the past where the eyes were different colors. Now, if you notice the stickers while you're looking at it, they have a Christmas theme still. So you notice there are tree lights in the palm trees, and this Minion is wearing a Santa hat. So there's an interesting little, and there's another one, yeah, another Santa hat there with a candy cane. So this is still, even though this is a beach scene, it's definitely Christmas themed. So we put this sticker on his eye here, and then we find the other eye on the sticker sheet, and this is the last of this. No, it's not the last. There's one more tiny sticker, and I'll show you that in a minute. They place that here, and now we have the Minion with the eyes, yay. And the last sticker is this little flag, and that goes on the flag. So we peel that sticker off and apply it to the little flag here. And that says M for Minions, I guess. And then that goes on here. So I think this is just supposed to be some sort of sandcastle, a very symbolic, not very detailed sandcastle. And that can go, if you take the, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lower my camera, get it down to eye level so I can actually place pieces without having to tilt the playset, because that means it'll just fall all over the place. So what the recommendations are, and this again is just recommendations. You can place, being a playset, you can place anything anywhere, but the instructions recommend this. You take the sand rake, put it there. They have the sand castle below, which is interesting. They did not put a little sand sticker on that flat surface there. I don't know why. Now, they also put the crab down there. Again, you can place this anywhere. This is just the stop recommendation places. And then they put the kiosk up top. Now, they put a banana and a drink on the kiosk. Also doable. It's going to be a little delicate, but if I place this in like so, I can place the bananas on the kiosk if I'm careful. It fell over. And then the drink on the kiosk as well. My fingers are not as nimble as children's fingers, who these sets are made for. And then you've got, yeah, this is not sticking very well. I think this probably wasn't very well thought out. If I was giving this to a kid, I'd probably make my own sticker and apply it myself. And then you can put the ukulele next to that. And your minion has his, you can place him inside the little, the swan floaty and put the little thing on his head. Like the others, this doesn't stay on his head very well because it just doesn't, there's nothing to connect it to, but the little hair kind of prevents it from falling off. So he can be placed here, and that's this set. Lowering the light a little, get a little light in there. And that is the Minion Paradise set. So that is the 5th of the 6th, and there's one more to go. And now that we know that that is definitely going to be the, which one is it? The Jelly Factory, this one. Because we've seen all the others. Okay, that's going to be fun. All right, guys. Once again, this is your Minions Surprising Party playset. And if you buy the box from Amazon, you get all 6 and no dupes. If you buy them individually, you could get dupes. That's just kind of the way these things are these days. When you buy, these are meant to be blind boxes, which is why they're all exactly the same. And when you open the boxes, or when you look at the boxes, you can't tell which is which, because it is supposed to be a blind pull. But like I said, if you're smart and buy it on Amazon, you get all 6 and you don't get any duplications, and that's the way to go, in my opinion. Okay, so for Sean Huxter, welcome to Magical Little Worlds, and we'll see you next time for the last opening. Bye for now.